So, welcome. We have Morty on the list today. Okay, I basically have everything planned. But the first thing I need to do is I need to export my backup memory because I changed stuff on the calculator around to see, like, I changed levels to calculate Morty and not have to switch back to level 35 every time. Yeah, so you can already see in the calc there's a pretty long line written down. I'm still like a bit scared. Like, yeah, it's just not super easy. Okay, so we want to go 34 Gator here, and we go crunch into crunch. And basically, I think I even kill with Aquajet, right? So 84, I get him to 28. And if he goes defense +1, he's still dead to Aquajet if he gains Ancient Power or Omni Boost. Yeah. This guy comes in, basically sees Crush Claw, but I can outspeed and just double Drain Punch. Yeah, so probably get rid of Strength here. Okay, we have to go over Ancient Power for ourselves. Forgot that I learned it on 34, but it's not really a move slot we can have. So, then here I'm pretty sure we always bait Thunder Punch highest damage, or maybe knock off. So I guess we can go Luxray. Just to take the KO here. But we need to be pre-poisoned. And then this guy comes in, we basically have a super safe. We have a safe switch into this guy. Wait, what's the plan here? So this gets a kill. And it's HP Rock. And the line I've written down was go jump fluff. But I think that's not the move. I guess we can go Kingler. We can like defense drop. And then go Morvile. Black glasses. After Rock Tomb, like get a kill. Yeah, I think something like this will be the line. It's fine. We can bring Jump Love X XP share bot. Maybe like this guy as well. Okay, 34 here. Body slam. Not really. We have return. No, we don't teach Aqua Jet. Okay, then we want to go Black Glass. No. XP share. Need a bunch of Person berries. Herbal here, maybe Big Root here. Okay. Let's go. We pre-sleep everyone and we pre-burn Luxray. Okay, you know what? I don't. If we get knocked off, that's fine. We will be able to steer that. Okay. That of course is extra easy. Here we can crunch for more recovery. We still always kill. Okay, so we could take some chip here. And minus leech seed here. Okay. Let's go Kingler. Let's go Leer. Maybe Aqua Jet. And then we give the last kill to Mawile. Let's crunch this guy. Okay. Okay, so the next trainer is actually the hardest. For me is this gym. Because yeah. Obviously this baton pass is looking a bit scary. No, sorry. I'm confused. Shadow Tech. Mm. So yeah, let's see. So my idea was to basically bait U-turn with Miss Magius. I don't resist, and I can basically show that it's kill. And then, if it's killing, this U-turn AI, so it's +4. And he doesn't have a super effective move against me. So worst case is he goes down here to, definitely as a Mime was more, so he goes down to -2, and that's still better than Roost or Orosphere or Sludge Bomb, so we can guarantee that. I want to go Kabutops to bait in this thing. And on Bulldoze or Psycho Cut, depending on the role of the Bulldoze AI, we can go Jumpluff. We are always fine baiting another Psycho Cut, so we can U-turn into Luxray, basically for very cheap. And if we're poisoned and we are holding Charcoal, we actually do 76. So we're missing 19 damage. Okay, where do I get my 19 damage from? I guess I need to go 35. But I think that's the last Luxray has one more fight. So then I need 13 more damage. If I go Muscle Band, 10. Well, I guess we can Waterfall once here. Yeah, that's still fine. So Waterfall once. We can go 34 on him. So that's 36 damage, leaving us at 59. We can Muscle Band U-turn, going to 49. And then we can go Charcoal, Healthy for 50. So wait, that's 36. Okay, so wait, 33. Yeah. This would work. Then we bait this guy back. We pre-damage to bait Aura Sphere kill over U-turn. And we can basically go back into our Ghost. And then we can go into Gator on the U-turn. We take decent damage here, 40%, but we're still pre-slapped, so Will-O-Wisp doesn't matter. And we can basically hit a big thingy here. And then probably Aura Sphere. But doesn't really matter, we can just go Lunar Stone. And Misdreavus is also our XP share bot. So Misdreavus, Kabutops, Jumpluff, Luxray, Gator, and Lunatone. Of course, we can push levels a bit. Shadow Ball over HP Ghost. Also an easy call. Okay. Okay, let me go 33 here, otherwise we'll level up during the fight. And then we go like, I don't know, muscle band. Maybe Oranberry. I know. Maybe also Oranberry here. Muscle band here. Charcoal here. Let's export and do it one more time in the calculator to see if I'm correct. So 36, this guy. 36 damage here, down to 59. Uh, 10 damage here, down to 49. U-turn into this guy on Psycho Cut, can't be anything else. And Fire Fangs, this guy's healthy for 50. Yeah, that's a kill. And we need to be pre-damaged for Aura Sphere, so 68. Can we get a level up here? Nope. And the others don't matter. Now this guy can still get an item. Maybe Oranberry. Don't think really anything else matters here. Okay. Let's go. So, switch out, U-turn, we waterfall, switch into jump bluff, U-turn to Luxray, Fire Fang, go back here, go into Gator, we crunch, and now this is just an easy win for Lunatone. Oh, one Omni boost. This is done. No scary shadow tech stuff. Like combination of having a one with U-turn and shadow tech, like requires you to be pretty careful, or it can go bad. By the way, HM like move tutor who like removes HMs is like super nice to have in every gym. Okay, so here my plan is now probably this time we actually go guts. Can go 35 here. And basically don't care what we get hit with, we just kill back. And if we don't get crit, we might even be able to chain. We're not able to chain like, I guess like Gator is also pretty strong into this guy. So yeah, but I think I wanted to go Chimecho. Basically 1v1 this guy. Can go 35 here. If there's no way we really lose this. This guy comes in, we can just go here and Drain Punch. Also wins this matchup. So like just a really, really easy trainer from our perspective. So Jameco. Let's see what else can we bring here. Hmm. Kingler looks fine. Now let's just go. See if we have like strong switch into like dark moves. We already bring Kingler. And here into steel moves. Like, okay, let's bring this guy. And then maybe for XP botting, let's bring Pikachu. Is there any reason to delay Pikachu levels? Raichu, does he get anything crazy? Mudshot on 35. Do we have strong ground mons? No, I'm not sure. Okay, let's push some levels. This guy can be 35, this guy can be 35, this guy can be 33, 4, 35. Okay. Charcoal here. Oranberry here. Big Root seems to not really help here, so I mean Muscle Band. Okay. Let's go. So we lead with Fire Fang. No crit. Yeah, but we are dead to Icy Wind plus Recoil. Wait, but Icy Wind is like super unlikely, right? Oh. Speed. I think Icy Wind is just never clicked here. So we can just follow up Fire Fang. Now we can go Gator. Do some drain punching. Like now in theory, we should like Aqua Jet, because then we dodge flinches. Okay. Now Gator's getting a really confident position. Like he was very good for the gym fights. Okay. Let's get the team for Morty. So we have Elite Lunatone. We need the egg. We need, of course, Jumpluff, Macargo, Quagsire, and Kabutops. So triple water. Let's very carefully get everyone to 35. Earthquake over Bulldoze because I don't need to click Bulldoze, right? Yep. 35, 33, 34, 35. Yeah, not really worth it. Okay. Yeah, I decided the Evo here is fine. The thing, by the way, is like super bad IV wise. Like I'm 0 speed IVs, 1 special attack, 2 defense, 4 HP. Don't think we're clicking extra sensory. We have a good amount of psychic types. Like we have physical and special psychics. And I know that follow me like has some applications. Guess air cutter not strong enough here. Maybe over charm. Yeah. No ancient power, 34. and 35. Okay, so now for items, we need Wise Glasses on Lunatone, Muscle Band on Jumpluff, Fidgy Berry on him, and I know that we need a Raspberry on Kabutops. We go Shellbell on Makago. I think it could be itemless as well. It doesn't really matter. And we go Spell on Togetic for extra good luck. Let's go over the moves. We have Shadow Ball. That's the only thing we need on Lunatone. We don't need any moves here. We have U-Turn and Air Cutter. That's what we need here. We don't need a move here. We need Rock Tomb. We need Accelerock, and we need, I think, Rock Slide. I think we need Rock Slide. Okay. So the game has 15 Shadow Balls and 20 Aura Spheres. I will check one final time, even though I have already checked a few times here. Shadow Ball PP 15 and Aura Sphere 20. Go pre-sleep. Togetic needs to be asleep and on 29. Makago is asleep and 73. And Kabutops is asleep and 68. Oh no, wait. That was not required because we can just we need to edge to 36. Worked on everyone. Okay, I want to test one thing. I need that for peace and mind. No, we can't test it now. Doesn't matter. Like he will wake up turn 1 if I put him to sleep here. Uh, 8 damage, we go to 65, we go up to 68. Then I switch in on a flamethrower, and we are always in volt switch range. Let's look at max rolls and crits. So we lose 20. We lose 20 or 21. We lose 20, so we go to 53. Go up to 56. We switch into flamethrower crit. 56 down to 25, and that's exactly okay. Yeah, this was an exact one as well. I think we don't. Yeah, of course, we need to pre-damage into kill so it can't go explosion. Yeah, that's important. Okay. Short break, then we do Morty. Can I have like some text over? It's not really working. I will be back in a second. Okay, we are doing Morty. There's one thing I came across. No, I thought of everything, guys. Wait, this would have nearly been really bad. Oh, no pre-damage. I just got saved. When edging, all my mons lost pre-damage. Whew. So this guy, 29. This guy, 73. This guy, 68. Pre-sleep, download, and let's check that everything is correct. That was a close call. 68, 73, 29. Okay, guys, I'm a bit scared. Wait, let me do some advertisement. There's no way back now. A lunar tone is in. And we switch into Togetic. On Shadow Ball 1. We go back into Lunar Stone on an Aura Sphere. I will stop talking and just count. 2. 2. No problem. I can quickly explain. So on the right, you can see the calculator. And basically in our opening, we will stall this Driftblim out of Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball 3. Aura Sphere 3. Shadow Ball 4. Aura Sphere 4. Shadow Ball 5. That's Aura Sphere 5. Shadow Ball 6. And it's Aura Sphere number 6. Shadow Ball 7. Nearly halfway done. Aura Sphere number 7. Shadow Ball number 8. That's half of the stall done. Aura Sphere number 8. Shadow Ball number 9. Aura Sphere number 9. Shadow Ball number 10. And this is Aura Sphere number 10. Shadow Ball number 11. And Aura Sphere number 11. It's Shadow Ball number 12. And Aura Sphere number 12. Shadow Ball number 13. And Aura Sphere number 13. Come on, 2 more. Shadow Ball number 14. Aura Sphere number 14. Shadow Ball number 15. He's out of Shadow Ball. Okay, so now I can relax a bit because I really didn't want to miscount and lose the fight for that. So it's really like, maybe you will wonder, like, why is Togetic at 29 HP? And that's very important because if we look at the matchup, we are always like, the AI only looks at highest roll and we are dead to 29 damage. So he wants to kill us with Aura Sphere. If we are not dead, there's a low chance for him to explode on us. And obviously, that would be really bad. So now we can go back to Lunar Stone on a Aura Sphere number 15. But counting is over now. So this is an interesting situation because he can't hit us with Shadow Ball because there are no more PP. And Aura Sphere and Explosion, I'm immune. He's basically forced to U-turn. I'm slower, so I will Shadow Ball to get huge damage on the incoming Mon. Which is Tangrowth. Now Tangrowth, oh, minus special defense. Doesn't matter at all. So now Tangrowth basically sees highest damage Giga Drain. And I will switch to Jump Love. Let me calculate one more thing. So now we need to check something. If I go Shadow Ball, max roll does 58 damage, so I need a calculator. So 122 minus 58 is 64 HP left. If I then switch to Jump Bluff, and he dealt 12 damage, which means that he healed 6 damage, so he went back to 70 and then lost 12 from Life Orb. So he's at 58 HP. And now the problem, I think, is I cannot kill with Air Cutter unless I get a good roll. And we might kill with U-turn crit. That would be very, very unlucky. So basically, I know how the AI decides the next switch in. It's probably a slightly bigger topic, but for the beginning, it's probably enough when I say there are 2 phases of switch AI. And in the first phase, the AI checks if any of its mons has a super effective move against me. And afterwards, it checks the effectiveness. There's a certain order in which it will send in mons, depending on its typing. You can find the resource if you ask in the Discord. So here I want to U-turn. No crit, that's super chill, so we can go into Macago. And now Macago on its own is baiting Earth Power, so we can switch back into Jump Bluff. And we Air Cutter. The next mon incoming is Rotom Heat, because it sees super effective Flamethrower. And yeah, so I will also adjust everything in the calculator, my levels. Got a bunch of mons on 36 now. So now here we switch back into Macago on a guaranteed Flamethrower. Now this is really important. I'm exactly that to Volt Switch. So this will always go for Volt Switch because Volt Switch has very difficult AI. And it's very important to show kill. For a lot of moves, it's enough if they are the highest damage. But for Volt Switch to guarantee it, you need to actually show kill. And not show kill with any other move. So AI sees Volt Switch and wants to go for Volt Switch, and we switch into our Quagsire. Now, Quagsire goes for Rock Tomb. Which is at least 26 damage, so he's at 72. And its speed dropped. So on 51 speed, our Kabutops will outspeed. So we can go into Kabutops on Flamethrower. We are Shell Armor and we are pre-slept, so we cannot get burned. And Rock Slide always kills here, and we outspeed thanks to the speed drop. Now, I brought in Kabutops pre-damaged because he will bait Drift Blim. And Drifblim sees KO with Aura Sphere. This is really important because it cannot explode and it can't U-turn in this case. So that's basically like some people don't like this, but in Generation 4, your Pokémons can sleep max 4 turns. And the number of sleep turns is safe between battles. So in theory, you can just get slept and try to like not wake up 4 times in a row. And then you will be guaranteed to wake up the next turn. And like in the case of like this game, the calculator can pre-sleep your Pokemon, so you don't need to like spend like 10 hours pre-sleeping everyone. So yeah, that's a little bit of a trick or like a bug in Gen 4. So this is guaranteed Aura Sphere. And we go into Lunatone. He can't U-turn because he sees kill. Did I give Kabutops his kill? No. And now we can just repeat our play from the beginning. We Shadow Ball. And this Ninetales is Focus Sash. So we can never kill it here. And now it will either go for Shadow Ball or for Will-O-Wisp. And we can go into our pre-slept Togetic. And we have enough HP to not bait Energy Ball, so it will always be Heat Wave afterwards. And on Heat Wave, we go into Kabutops. And we can now Accelerock for the kill. And very importantly, before I calculated that I'm never in U-turn range here. So we will always bait another Aura Sphere from Drifblim. He U-turns out. And now comes the best part. Gengar is just dead to Shadow Ball. And now Drifblim thinks that he has a super effective move with Shadow Ball, but he's out of PP and he doesn't realize. So he just comes back in, goes for another U-turn. Crits doesn't matter. AI could have crit every move the entire game, the entire fight. We Shadow Ball here. And now very importantly, because we leveled up during the fight, we actually outspeed this Hypno by 1 speed, even though we are minus speed. We're exactly fast enough to go Shadow Ball again. And with that, it's only 1 mon left. And we can kill with Shadow Balls while he goes for U-turn into U-turn. Okay, or we just crit and we don't need 2 attacks. Yeah, he won't explode if it's last, but he also like wouldn't explode into my ghost type. So Lunatone is a rock ghost in this game. Yeah, so basically that's how you like plan your fights a little bit later on. And like this is like very, very tight. So like, for example, maybe the fight from the outside looks like somewhat chill, but it's like not super easy. Like for example here, the outspeed on Hypno is exactly 1 after the level up. If I don't get a kill with Lunatone before, I can't do this. Then this Tangrowth kill is also pretty much exact. So when I came in, lowest roll was 49, so I can 49, this guy goes to 73. I switch into Jump Love. If he quits his Giga Drain, he can heal up to 13 HP and loses 12 from Life Orb. So highest HP possible is 74. I U-turn for 20, at this point this guy is 35. I U-turn for 24 damage, so he goes down to 50. I switch into Makago, eat a Fire Punch, he gets Life Orb Recoil, goes to 38. I switch back into Jump Love, and Air Cutter Min Roll kills exactly. So this was like another exact kill. And then on Rotom, I got off 1 Rock Tomb for 26 damage, going to 72. And then Rock Slide did exactly always enough to kill. So like, you need to be very, very precise. And the thing is, if you like the game, you can also play faster. Like, I would probably consider myself one of the players who goes like very, very deep into calculating, especially like around the Morty split. So at this point, basically, I will try to make every fight as safe as possible. There are some people who like risk like a few more crits and stuff like that. And it's possible, but like you need like a general idea. For example, like if I don't pre-damage my Togetic and this thing explodes, I'm probably looking at like an impossible fight. Because if I don't get like all the U-turn into Shadow Ball plays, like how am I beating like a Ninetales that can OHKO 2 of my mons? Oh, so basically, I think like it's a somewhat common term. So this, for example, is the encounter tracker. And you can see always like a split, like Morty split is the part of the game between like after the 3rd gym up to Morty, so the 4th gym. So now after beating Morty, we enter Chuck split. And that's like the new, so that's what split means. So we can also update our batch numbers and our level cap. I think level cap is 39. But I always like to double check before I lose an entire run to over leveling my mons because I misread the level cap. So yeah, Chuck split, level cap 39. So yeah, let's get back. So yeah, I think this fight I made like one small mistake during planning. And that's if I don't crit my Shadow Ball into Tangrowth and then crit my U-turn, but don't kill it, which is like somewhat unlikely. But in that rare scenario, I think it gets pretty difficult. Thanks. So yeah. So in general, like maybe there are like easier games to start if you like really look for like the puzzle and a really big challenge where you will be like punished if you don't like play really well. This game is in my opinion like one of the like I haven't played too many ROM hacks, but this is a really good ROM hack because it's like not too unfair while giving you a lot of tools to win the fights, but you still need to be very precise to maneuver through the fights. And like probably if you like want like a entry level that's above the actual base games, then you probably need to look at the Draiano hacks. He also has like a hard gold, soul silver hack. But the thing is, those were like not really created to be difficulty hacks like Sterling Silver. They just have like a slight increase in difficulty. So if like the normal game Nuzlocke was like super easy for you, Draiano might also not be too difficult. You still get like access to like setup moves like Dragon Dance. And in this game, basically like you won't really see setup moves at all. There are like a very, very, very few ways to like increase your own stats. Like for example, ninjas get speed boost and then you can also baton pass the speed boost away. But it's like really like the base games are often about like finding a position where you can set up one of your mons and then sweep the entire fight. And Sterling Silver is more like a balance. Like you can never set up, but as you can see, like stalling can be very powerful and you can abuse it, especially like against stuff like U-turn. And sometimes it's just like finding a good sequence of like baiting moves and knowing how the AI chooses its moves. So now, do we get any level ups after this gym? Actually, wait, this guy was evolved. And we can evolve these two guys. Because I was holding back on them. Yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Also, let's go back to speed up. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I will stream, but we actually like you get like somewhat consistent streams. You can like chill a bit and start Okay, yeah, my headphone went out of energy, but we are back. Yeah, also like I personally, the first thing I did was I did a casual run of the game. Oh wait, I didn't want to evolve. I need to delay until 37 for Sucker Punch. So maybe if you struggle too much, you can also do like a casual run and like just calc fights from time to time. That already increases the difficulty a lot from like normal games. Okay, for tank growth, I'm looking for 36 ancient power. Okay, tank growth is up. Let's level some of our other guys as well. Yeah, now in general, I probably will play pretty chill for the rest of the stream. Not doing any like really difficult fights. Because I'm like not like a bit exhausted. We don't want to waste a run that got past Morty. Just because we like played too quickly. Mhm. Let's get the remaining level ups. Okay. And I think now we will just track back and make sure to collect some PMs and stuff like that. Also a few fights I have not done yet. Okay, so all the way down here. We don't want to walk into this trainer. I haven't fought him yet. And down here is, I think it's the hard scale. Okay. Let's go back around this because I don't have a cut mon. I think I don't even have cut teach to any of my mons currently. So I think there is no item here if I surf. Yeah. So I think it's like here's a hard scale. Yep, exactly. Anything reasonable down there? No, I don't think so. But we still need to pick up the stuff up here. We get the Thunderwave TM, which might be very valuable. PP up, and I think Thunderwave is on the other side. So of course we need to go into this cave. I think back there's nothing. Going in there doesn't really get you anything, but down here is the most important item that you get after beating Morty. And we also have a delayed encounter. We have a guaranteed tentacruel. By surfing a new bark. And I think also we get an item on this island. Talk to this guy. Razor Claw, nice. So this might take us a while because we have everything tubed besides Tentacruel. There it is. Can netball this guy and it's catched. Mm. Okay. Nickname is 25. And now we can travel back and we have another delayed encounter we can cash in now. But to get access to that encounter, we need to also fight some trainers I have not fought yet. Let's just double. I also have National Park delayed and Route 37, but we will continue those delays. But I want to cash in on the 85, or I think we can even go static and make it 92% lantern. Okay, so for that, we need to fight this trainer here. So I think I will import my new box. Oh, we can also check the Tentacruel IVs. Summary. Yikes, that's pretty bad. Not what you want to see. I guess this might be like super sackable at some point. I need to send a picture of that into the Discord. Okay. I'm just checking where this is a dupe, at which locations. I think the only important one is Cinnawood. Oh no, Cyanwood. We can make a 75% Starmie or we hit an Eevee, but I think I will actually first gamble 25% Starmie up here to max my chances for Eevee. Okay. So let's look at my grass types. Maybe one of them can do this. Okay, this guy can't. But this guy can just leaf blade kill. It's a guaranteed sludge bomb, so I guess Jamaica is just really good. Just like magnet bomb, magnet bomb. And then maybe like get some Kingler Lear stuff going. To maybe Luxray kill. Yeah, sure. This dude, Chimecho, Kingler, Luxray. And afterwards we also need to do this fight. So here we can Rock Tomb. Okay, I think this team is fine. Okay. Let's download this team. Pre-slapped. Maybe check the calculator for uh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is a guaranteed kill on Waylord. Okay. So we could Thunderbolt here in case that he doesn't go for Protect. But that's just not worth it. Sad. Could have been the victory. Okay. Let's go back and get a Surf Pokemon. And our Pikachu for static. Okay, now we can need to get the correct box for the catch here. So static Pikachu in the lead. And I guess some bulky guys in the back. Maybe like this, I don't know. Give out some orange berries. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring a Surfmon. Yikes. And back we go. Golduck. We could have also teached it to Gator and then we can just remove it and teach Drain Punch instead. I guess that would have been better for timing. Ah! Oh. Nearly took the fishing rod by just by defaulting. Let's use the honey. That's a dupe. And there we go. So does this thing have like any weird moves that we would need to watch out for? Don't think so, right? 20, it has Shockwave, Water Pulse, Confuse Rail, and Flail. Okay, Easy catch. And down here we can get some extra items. And then we basically did all the stuff we have to do after Morty, and we can actually continue into the chuck split. I might even push all the way to the farm today. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay, boring stuff is done. Let's check the IVs of our newly acquired Pokémon. Minus attack, water absorb. I like this one. That's nice. I mean, minus attack doesn't really matter. Low special attack is like of course it could be better, but my like HP is also low, but plus special defense and high defense like means that my defense is fine. And I personally prefer water absorb as well. So let's see if I can level up these guys. Is there like any special delay? Not really on Lantern and on Tentacruel. Also, we don't want to delay. Okay. Let's get these guys up to a level. When do I get rest? 37. Let's go to 36 then. And not make this decision now because Lantern move slots are actually kinda tight. This thing is like far too special. Tacky, right? Yeah, okay. I don't really think we need Aurora Beam on him. Rest over Mega Drain. Let's go for the Sludge Bomb immediately. Okay. Let's update our box and all that stuff. Okay, so now the master sheet will help us because these guys are optional. So I normally like fighting less Dana, I think. If I remember correctly. Like the sailor can never see us, so that's fine. So we either need to fight the boy or less Dana, and I think she's not that hard to beat, right? Let's see. If it's a free win, we are doing the fight. So yeah, that's just a very strong lead. We can U-turn on Psychic or Defense Curl into a Darkmon probably. Maybe Luxray. Take a kill. And Kingler survives this explosion. Okay, so Crobat, Gator, XP Sync, this guy, okay. And that's not average that you get the Crobat kill here, right? Like Crobat is just really broken. Oh right, he can Rock Tomb because he's slower. Well, that doesn't really matter. So the Bird Keeper is up next. This guy can be a bit tricky. At least that's what I found out in the past. You cannot like brainless like find the line in like 10 seconds like against the trainer we just beat. But I never had a love disc at this point of the game. Maybe that's like crazy good. Oh, we also need to get the expert belt. Yeah. Let's get the expert belt because that gives us a lot of stuff, a lot of possibilities. So we need to find Ned. Kabutops is a good opener. Bates Giga Drain. It might be Sunny. So in that case, this is probably a good move. And like do like U-turn pivots into Makago maybe even. Until it's out of sun and we can go Crobat for a kill. Okay. So this is like the team. Kabutops, Jumpluff, Makago. Okay. That's very nice. Because that means we can take the kill like this. Mm. And this is the next guy. For some reason, these are not difficult to find in the calc. So did I give Kabutops the Torkoal kill? Yeah, I did. Are XP scary yet? Also lead this guy for surf, slow surf. Okay. That's always annoying. Can we trick them like this, or do I need to completely leave? No, this works. And now I had to bring a Rock Smash on, but I'm sure one of my guys learns Rock Smash and we just forget it again. Sure. Okay, and now actually we can go back to the Bird Keeper. Because with an expert belt on 37, we can take an KO here and probably get like really decent damage here. Can Hurricane confuse? No, paralyze. Okay. So this guy. And we need this guy on 37. No, moves are fine. So Cherry Berry here. Expert Belt here. So we kill Pelipper, bait in this guy. Bait Discharge. Okay. We'll do a short break. This is our only immunity, really. And I think I like this guy. Just hit this dude for big damage. And if he switches over to this guy, we go into Lantern on the Aqua Jet. And Lantern can maybe like slow volt switch into someone powerful. This guy powerful. Definitely. Okay, so Legging Tail, Magnet, Oranberry, XP share. Let's get ourselves a Mystic Water. Okay, another kill. Okay, and another kill. And I think I will do the beauty fight as the final fight of the stream. And then I will call it a day. Maybe Quack. Yeah, Quack looks nice because we can bait Toxic or Glare here. Hmm. Okay, no, maybe it actually is this thing. We need a little bit more damage. Maybe we can lead Jump Love with U-turn. For 8 damage, meaning we need 87. Yeah, okay, this would work. This thing comes in, we are itemless, so it's glare or toxic. We go into pre-slapped quack, we EQ, and then we just need to switch out into, like, I don't know, Kabutops. There's Jump Love. Okay, XP share. Oh wait, the lead is Intimidate. Is that a problem? U-turn is only 5, but yeah. We kill. Maybe over Charm. Oh wait, I made a mistake. Ah, pursuit is like super dangerous here. Fuck, every time I fall into this guy's trap, pursuit. Yeah, I'm just dead if I'm switching out. I think we just need to risk that shit. Never punished. Never punished. I forgot that I also have to click on switching out. Okay. So with this stone, we can get our Raichu, but I will delay until I really need it because Raichu is like a pretty tight moveset. So yeah, down here we can find Brick Break. And yeah. Yeah, we ended the stream with a mistake, so that's a clear sign that we need to call it a day. And we can continue playing another day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you around next time. I'll save one more time. Let's be super safe.